Welcome one and all to my second episode of Sonic Detour, where I play as all the side characters that I never played through in my other playthroughs of Sonic, in my main playthroughs of Sonic Forces. And in Sonic Detours, when I do commentary, I actually do live commentary here now, rather than after post-editing commentary. So don't expect my commentary to be the best of commentary, whatever. Let's just start this up right now. Okay, here we go. Whatever. Okay. There we go. Oh, got the wires twisted. Okay, let me... Yeah, my headphones were twisted with my game controller. So, today we're going to be playing as Fang the Sniper. I already planned that out ahead of time. But yeah, now I feel bad for ruining the reveal. Fang the Sniper, or Neck the Weasel. And I already have a level selected, or a level ready in mind. We're gonna go with the train because, yeah. You know what? Let's do the perfect. We have to do at least one perfect. So, interesting thing, in my last episode.
Oh, I got this.
Here we go, Fang the Sniper.
Yeah. Like this.
So what I'm about to do is tell you a quick story about Fang. From my childhood.
Yeah.
So let me clear these guys out so I have room to think for a second. Going up and going down. So in my last video, I was talking about how I was afraid that somebody might find my YouTube channel. I was afraid what they would think, because I guess the person I was talking about is somebody who has always inspired me as a Sonic fan. The truth is, she's like a hero to me, even though I never mentioned it. Even though I never act like it, she's always been like a hero to me. And you know what, a lot of my friends think that I became a Sonic fan simply because of her. But the truth is, yeah, she's a big influence of why I'm a big Sonic fan today. But even before I've known her, I've always been a big Sonic fan ever since I was really little. Heck, the very first video game I ever played was Sonic 1. So yeah, I played Sonic games ever since the very first one, since Green Hill Zone, Marble Zone, Springyard Zone, Labyrinth Zone, Scrap Brain Zone, and wait, give me a second. Labyrinth Zone, Starlight Zone, and Scrap Brain Zone. Sorry. Oh shit! Somebody's in the train there. They shot me through the floor. It's those homie guys. Ah, shit, and I died. I gotta focus. But yeah, I've been a big Sonic fan ever since I was very little. And anyway, the story is leading up to Fang. So yeah, I remember back in first grade. Back in first grade, because back then the internet wasn't a thing yet. In first grade in 1994 to 1995, you know, like some friends were asking me like, Danny, you're a big Sonic fan. What do you think about Knack? And you know, me not really hearing them clearly. I was. They weren't like speaking clearly, and I wasn't hearing Knack. Yeah, I wasn't hearing Knack. I was hearing Knack. I thought they were saying like Neck, so I'm thinking, who's Neck? Is he like some like giraffe like Sonic character? And I remember like asking a teacher, like, teacher, how do you spell Neck? Neck like a human neck? No, Neck like the Sonic character. And the teacher's looking at me like Tanny, I have no idea what you're talking. Not going down. I have no idea what you're talking about. And for years I would always wonder like, who is this mysterious Neck? Like, who's Neck? And of course, a couple of years ago, I'd say like around 6 years ago, you know, before they announced Sonic Mania, I remember just seeing like pictures of Knack the Weasel, and of course right then and there I put two and two together, and I'm like, oh, Knack. It was the Sonic Fighters game. I was seeing a video of Sonic Fighters, and I see Knack the Weasel. And I'm thinking like, oh, so that's what they were saying. They're saying that shit! I could do this. I did this once before. I did this perfectly once before. I can do this again. I'm like, oh, like Knack. And all the time yeah, you get the point of what I was saying. Childhood friends were saying Knack the Weasel. I thought they said Knack. I spent over 10-15 years thinking that there's some Knack character in Sonic, and it took me until my years at Triton College, or my years at Harold Washington College, when I saw a poster of Knack the Weasel here, and I put two and two together and realized, yeah, do I really need to? Yeah, you get what I'm rambling. You get what I'm saying.
Like this.
So yeah, Knack the Weasel. He sounds like Australian. You know, I bet he is Australian. You know, it's like there's like some people who can't tell the difference between a British accent and an Australian accent. But you know, I can always tell because it's like, how can you not tell? They do sound, or sure they sound kind of similar, but you can easily tell the difference between British and Australian. Maybe it's just because I watched a lot of The Crocodile Hunter growing up. Crikey! And of course in my early 20s, I did watch H2O, Just Add Water. Oh, you guys. Die. Oh shit, I just got that shield, you asshole! You're an asshole, da-da-da! I drive really slow in the ultra fast lane. All vehicles behind me are going insane. Sometimes I park in the handicapped spaces. All handicapped people make handicapped faces. Oh my gosh! Die, you piece of... So apparently Knack doesn't have lock-on technology like Gamma. Of course, he just has a rifle. It's not like he has a homing computer. And you know, it's kind of interesting when I really think about it. It's like, I mean, I've always loved cowboys. Like when I was little, I dressed up as a cowboy for Halloween. But anyway, it's like, you know, it's like really interesting with the times. Like, I mean, it's like, I don't know if I really want to talk about it because you never know who's gonna go crazy. But it's like I am a lifelong Democrat, and you know, by nature, Democrats are not really for the Second Amendment. And it's like, you know, a couple of years ago, I was just like other Democrats. Who were like, yeah, I oppose the Second Amendment, blah, blah, blah. But you know, I would say since the past 4 years, the past 4 to 6 years, I've started to reconsider, especially when you see how crazy a lot of SJWs are. You realize that they're really crazy. They're really far left. They're really far left, and all that. Anyway, okay, here we go. The point that I'm trying to get is that, like, in the past I was always, you know, against the Second Amendment. You know, for the past 4 and 5 years I've reconsidered my thoughts. And you know, today I would say that even though me myself, I have no interest of ever owning a firearm myself, I would say that me myself, you could say that I can't talk straight. I would say that, you know, these days I'm pretty much for the Second Amendment. Oh my gosh, I was so close. I was like right there. I guess what I'm saying is, like, in the past I was like as stubborn as other Democrats. I just would never want to really bend.
No problem.
But when you start seeing how crazy other people are, you start to take a look back and you think, like, oh my gosh, maybe a lot of these people on my side are complete whack jobs, and you don't want to follow them 100%. You want to be more neutral. You want to be more neutral ground. And I kind of realized, like, yeah, okay, like, it's like 4 or 6 years ago I didn't really support the Second Amendment, but yeah, you know, but yeah, for the past 4 to 6 years, I would say I really do support people's right to be armed. Especially like when you hear about that amazing story in Texas. You hear about that amazing story in Texas. You hear about that amazing story in Texas where that one guy went crazy into a church, and it was those two like gun owners who stopped the crazy guy. And it's like, okay, if those two gun owners weren't there, that crazy guy would have really hurt a lot of people. So you really have to support the Second Amendment because it's those brave people who do follow the law. It's those people who do protect the innocent. Like, basically saying if those brave people weren't armed, then they wouldn't be able to stop the bad guys. So you really do need those brave people to be armed, so they can protect the good guys. Yeah, okay, so let's see, what else can I talk about? Let's see, I talked about my confusion of Knack and Neck the Weasel. I talked about the Second Amendment a little bit and how, yeah. What else can I talk about? It's like, you know what, if I didn't die the past few times, this video would be over already. But yeah, I'm not really good at live commentary. It's like I repeat my thoughts over and over. I just don't know what else to talk about. I mean, I even looked on the Sonic Wiki, and it says that Neck the Weasel, or his other name, Fang the Sniper, it says he's a bad guy, but it doesn't say his age, it doesn't say his height. So it's like, thanks, Sonic Wikipedia. You didn't really give me much basic info to talk about here. So I'm spending this whole video rambling about Neck the Weasel and rambling about how I'm a Democrat who supports the Second Amendment now. You didn't really give me much else. You didn't really give me much else to talk about because you didn't give me much info on him. You didn't really give me much info on Neck the Weasel here. Okay, how long have I been recording? 14 minutes, I think. I've been recording for... This is supposed to be a short video. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna... It's like I'm trying to talk and I'm trying to play at the same time. So now I died 3 times. And I did this perfectly once before, like last week. So I know I can do this perfectly. So you know what? I'm just gonna... I'm gonna speedrun this now. Let's just get this over with. You know, I think I'm spending all my time going into these train cars, trying to get all the goodies. Goodie bag, ooh, ah. Goodie bag, ooh, ah. Sorry, that was just something they would say in Boy Scouts whenever they would hand out the nerd badges. And yeah, I did make it to Eagle. I made it to the rank of Eagle and I got all 3 pounds. But anyways, like I'm going into these train cars trying to get all the goodies, all the items, all the other stuff, blah 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 blah. What's your name, General? Nobody cares! Nobody cares that you can read Charlotte's Web at a 3rd grade level, blah blah blah. Your med works for me now, blah 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 blah. The point I'm trying to get is, I've been wasting too much time going into these train cars, and that's why this has been going on way too long now. So I'm just gonna speed run this. I'm not gonna go hunting for goodies. I'm not gonna go hunting for items. Why do I keep saying goodies? I'm not gonna go hunting for items. Well, I'm just gonna speed run this. Shit! Don't die! No! You know what? Screw you guys! No, you know what? I still want vengeance, so... Revenge! Yeah, like Cosmo said, when Juan Decimo turned him into... When Juan Decimo turned Cosmo, the fairy, into a turtle, Cosmo's like, Revenge! Revenge! You know, Cosmo the fairy, not Cosmo the Seedrian. But yeah, most people, when they think Cosmo, they think Cosmo the fairy. I'm a Sonic fan. I think Cosmo the Seedrian, because she is one of my 8 favorite Sonic characters, along with Sonic, Knuckles, Shadow, Tails, Amy, Rouge, Silver. Cosmo is one of my 8 favorites. There, we made it. But yeah, it's like one time when playing like a knockoff of Bomberman, I made like this character based on Cosmo, a human character in Cosmo. And what's annoying is like somebody's like, Cosmo, where's Wanda? And I'm like, this character is based on Cosmo the Seedrian, not Cosmo the Fairy. Shit, can't see. Okay, here we go, right there. Up and down, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see what I did. I thought this was like, I had to do the run perfectly. I thought this was like I had to do the run perfectly. But no, you see that there, it says 8 bad guys? Apparently I have to kill 8 badniks. I have to kill 8 badniks perfectly. Okay, so yeah. I thought I was doing like a mission where I had to do a run perfectly. But no, I have to kill 8 bad guys perfectly. So okay, so I guess I should really be stopping around killing everybody then. Die, badniks, die! Back to the pit from which you came! Okay. Oh shit, and I'm on a timer? I didn't realize. Yeah, I'm on a timer. Asshole. Did you really have to spray me black like that? Whatever. You and your ink, you stupid octopus from Oil Ocean Zone.
Easiest poi.
Easy as poi. Yeah, that's Australian. You know, in fact, I think if he gets the A rank, I think he does say crikey. So yeah, he's definitely Australian. English people don't say crikey. Australians say crikey. And you know, and I'm kind of remembering Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I don't own it, but I would play it at a friend's house who passed away sadly from a drug overdose in in 2017. He passed away from an accidental overdose. But anyway, I would play Grand Theft Auto if I see it at his house. And there was this funny part where on the radio, this one guy is like, it's like, you could, this Australian guy, he's like, what? He's like, you could call me anything, just don't call me Sheila. What the hell? The menu just did something as it was loading there. Yeah, let's close this. Okay, yeah, I'm closing down. There we go. And anyway, this Australian guy on the radio, he'd be like, you could call me anything, just don't call me Sheila. And the woman interviewer is like, you want me to call you Sheila? And he's like, don't call me Sheila. That's a Sheila's name. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that's the end of that. I feel like this... Yeah, I feel like I really messed up the commentary because I was like really struggling on what to say during a lot of parts. It's just... Here, let me bring up the Wikipedia page of Fang the Sniper here. They didn't really give me much to talk about. Let's see. Nickname, Knack the Weasel. Species, Jabra. I thought he was a weasel. How do you say? Wait. It's set to African language. So it's set it in an African like accent. Here, set it to English. Jerboa-Wol. Jerboa-Wol. What the hell is happening to my tongue? Jerboa-Wol. Oh, I see what happened. When I went to copy and paste it, it says Jerboa-Wol. But when I copied it, I didn't copy the F. So the thing was pronouncing it as Jerboa-Wol without the... Yeah, you get it. Jerboa-Wol. I copied it and I pasted it into a translator, into a speaker, but I didn't copy the F, so it was saying wool rather than wolf. So let's see. Jerboa-Wol, nickname Snipe, Knack the Weasel, fur, purple, white. Yeah, you could tell that if you have eyes. We all have eyes. Eyes are black. Attire, you don't need his attire. Evil, he likes money. Marvelous Queen's treasure. Skills, proficient in firearms. Skilled air bike rider. Flexible tail. Moderate skills with gadgets. It doesn't say his age. It doesn't say his height. It doesn't say much where he lives. So yeah, I did that whole playthrough just not really knowing what much to talk about. So yeah, okay, whatever. Creator, Japanese, give me a second. Creator, real world, yeah. Shimano Japanese. Close that. Shiniki Hagishi. That's his creator. Okay, well, not really much else to talk about here, so, yeah, signing off, I guess. So, if you liked what you saw, please click the like button and subscribe. My superior said that I'm supposed to tell you to like and subscribe rather than just me hoping that you do that naturally by yourself. So yeah, okay. And if you have time, please check out my main playthrough of Sonic World on this page right here. It contains my 12 main playthroughs where I play Sonic World with the more mainstream characters. So yeah, if you have time, just drop on by there and check out some of my playthroughs there. Thanks, and take care.
I am Ori!
Shut up!
I am Ori.